And we're live! Yay!
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We're live! Without further ado.
Nice.
Nice! Welcome back, everybody!
What up?
What up? So, hopefully, this is the last week where we're before we're back to our normal schedule with our normal appearances as our normal characters, unless someone dies next week. Then it will be us with our normal appearance, but new characters! Yay! But our normal campaign. Today, I'll be having the session 2 of the little one shot, or should we call it 2 shot?
Double whammy.
Yeah,
Double shot.
it's
double
not
shot.
that long. So, what happened last?
Somebody just texted me what happened last. Let me see. Oh yeah. We were at we were getting the time fruit, and the party went into the Feywild to track down this time fruit, and well, we've been hitting it off immensely as a group, and we're just having a lot of fun traveling towards where this tree is that has the time fruit hanging into it. There were some minor obstacles during the way, but we all just climbed over them or just ignored whatever was in our paths. And arriving at this tree, oh man, I'm blanking on their names. The halfling and the half orc um, went to get the fruit, but they were intercepted by tree spirits and stuff and charmed. So yeah,
Yep.
and there's just one person that wasn't charmed.
Yeah.
And I believe the halfling, our rogue, vanished into the forest, and to be horrible things to be done to him because he, I think, hurt someone or something. There was something that he did, so they're gonna rip him apart. And the others were just going like, okay, deal with this barbarian standing there being uber cool, just saying to everybody like, hey, how you doing?
More or less.
Did I forget anything?
You embellished a bit.
Oh, that's what DMs do. So you should start doing that as well.
Uh huh. Uh huh. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
So yeah, where we left off is we had our rogue Wheeler charmed, and we had Trevor charmed, and Tish resisted. Also, Tish hated to be called Tish.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Very important. Names apparently very important. Anyway, so basically, what happened with Wheeler is that he decided that stealing the time fruit with his mage hand was a brilliant idea. But the creatures that charmed him didn't think so, so last thing they did was to tell him to take a hike. And he was seen wandering out of this circle of trees in the glade.
Yep.
Yep. And left standing was Trevor, suddenly with no one to hit. And two very green and tree-like ladies standing just at the edge of the outer circle of trees, staring at Tishglian, who had not yet engaged except resisting to be charmed.
No, I'm just super duper cool.
Yeah. Um, Rufus, we have
Who?
a new player in the house. An old man wandering through his garden. Would Rufus describe more what he's doing?
Would this still be his backyard?
Yeah.
From as far as he knows, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, he's out in his backyard, enjoying an afternoon stroll in the grass and the trees. He's quite a big backyard, but a nice plot of land out the back of his house. Loves being by himself, basically. He's kind of a hermit. Very, very peaceful, sort of likes the tranquility. And he's out with his hoe, trying to plant a few crops that he can maybe grow and harvest for himself later on, make himself a stew or something. So he's out finding himself a patch.
Yeah, and you keep walking through garden and garden, and you start finding a patch, and this is a good patch. You like this patch. This is your patch, and you start digging away at it and hacking and hoeing, as you do when you try to plant stuff. And suddenly, time has passed. You notice it's quite late.
He'll sort of look up and brush his brow after doing a bit of sweat work and go.
And it starts to feel like, yeah, this must be dusk, maybe dawn. The lightning is very, very moody.
It's sort of transferring towards the evening sort of style.
Yeah, like the sun is setting or rising. What do you do?
At this point, Rufus would think of probably heading back before it gets dark. He knows where his little plot is. He'll try and remember where it is, so he'll wander back where he thinks his house is.
All right, and as he wanders on, he starts seeing all these little fancy fireflies bouncing about in the air.
He's fascinated by them.
Yeah. Can he do a perception check?
You can, yes. Should have had my dice out ready.
85.
Perception check it is. Perception. That will be a 14.
All right. You keep walking. You think you're following a path, or your path. You're following a path, certainly, and you come across some bushes you're pretty sure you haven't seen before. And there's something odd about them, because it's like this big patch of like red in it.
Does it look like some sort of fruit or something?
No, it looks more like hair.
You'll take an interest in it and look at it to see if you can get an idea what it is. Give it a bit of a taste and stuff to see if he knows what kind of animal it's from or something.
Yeah. You notice that the hair seems to be stuck to the bush, in the bush. It is the bush, or is it a tree under the bush?
He'll give it a good yank to see if he can get it out.
You get a few strands loose when you yank it. And upon closer inspection, you realize that the tree under it looks awful lot like a halfling.
Okay. Can he expect closer to see if it actually is a halfling?
Well, the hair looks real.
Can
you roll a
yeah, I was going to check
Arcana?
if he's Arcana.
Yeah, do Arcana. Possibly medicine.
Medicine to check to see if he's alive.
No, do nature. Do nature. Nature is better. Sorry. Yes, nature. I want nature.
That is going to be straight 11.
Straight 11. You're more inclined to think that someone had some fun with this bush and tried to insert the hair into it and sculpt the tree.
Right.
It looks very strange.
It looks fascinating, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't look like a person to him, then he doesn't really care.
No, it doesn't.
He'll
really.
just, you just go on.
Yeah, you'll go on. All right.
Oh, yes, that's quite fascinating. Yes. Oh, I suppose I probably should head home. Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't.
And then he'll head on his way.
Yeah. It doesn't take too long until you start hearing something. All right, Tishlian, what
Yeah.
do you do?
I kind of look at the tree. Where's he going? As I see our friend leaving into the forest, and like, hey, we're getting that fruit or what?
As the halfling walks off, there's no response. And he's kind of quickly out of sight.
Fucker. We're getting that fruit or what? Go get it.
The dryads are staring at you.
Hey, how you doing?
And one of the dryads is gonna suggest to Trevor that maybe he wants to take a nap.
Could you read to me exactly how that spell works?
The charmed creature regards the dryad as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the dryad's control, it takes the dryad's request or action in the most favorable way it can.
All right, so I can decide what I do.
Yeah.
And what the dryad just want from me?
Right now, she kind of wants you to take a nap, and
Okay.
basically not do much.
Okay, so
But,
because
Trevor, we need to get that fruit.
But if you want to, you can roll an insight check.
yeah, I should probably have dice, huh? That's how D&D works.
No, it's fine.
Nah, you just make up what you roll. Like, this is gonna. Oh, 12. Yeah, there you go.
Just flip a coin, that'll work.
All right, let's find out.
I'm just making you all bring out your dice that you haven't prepared.
Sorry, mine was sitting anyway, so.
You said roll what now?
Insight.
Insight.
Nope. I don't really know what my insight is, but I'm gonna say nope. Oh, 8.
You don't pick up much from her. She doesn't look too happy.
Okay.
But she.
So I know what we're here for. We're here to get the fruit.
Yeah.
But I also know that the dryad is my friend,
Yeah,
and that she wants me to protect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she clearly does not want you to get the fruit. You get that much.
Well, does she not want me to get the fruit? Because what she told me was protect the tree.
Yeah.
And those are two different statements.
That's true. Basically, you should protect the tree, and the fruit is part of the tree.
I don't know if Trevor would see it that way. He sees all life as independent beings. But Trevor just doesn't want to be in the middle of this shit, so he'll lay down and pretend to sleep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll get it myself. I start walking over there.
Do you walk around the dryads, or do you walk...
Are they in front of me?
Yep, they're between you and the tree.
Excuse me, I pushed them aside.
As you do that... roll initiative.
Oh, yeah. That is a 13.
Trevor, can you also roll for me and Rufus as well? Yes, so I have it done.
I want to be a part of this.
Now roll initiative.
I'm not involved in this combat. What combat are you talking about?
Yeah.
What combat am I talking about?
Fuck me. Okay, that's fine.
You act before I do. You're like,
yeah, fucking Trevor sleeps.
Is it? Oh, Jesus! It's like a Pokemon battle, so it is.
Yep. It's super effective. That's a 7.
7.
Trevor is snoring. Yeah.
Trevor is snoring.
Yes, and Rufus.
18.
18. That's the highest. All right. Yeah. And since you try to push them, that's not even in the box. there we go, in the box. They react very unkindly at you.
Mm,
And
that's what most people do. So
they swing at you. Both swings with a club.
Ooh.
And is 16 a hit?
Nope.
No. Alright. And certain isn't a hit either.
Nope.
And they both miss at you as you like, whoa, hunkers down and the clubs come swinging above you.
You don't want to be doing that, ladies. Move aside.
Rufus.
Yes.
Yes, you more or less caught up to the circle now, and at the far side of this circle of trees, you see some kind of bunch of people. It's a bit away, it's like 100 feet away or something. And closer up, you see a very big tree. It's like 50 feet away.
Right. Well, knowing what Rufus knows, and he still thinks this is his garden, and he's wondering why there's people in his garden. So he's going to like. I'll give you an image of how Rufus walks. By the way, Rufus he's about 5 foot, so he's not exactly a or a tall person. Sorry. He's a hunched over man, and he's using a hoe as a walking stick. So you can get a gist of how it goes. But when he walks, his feet go like at 100 miles an hour. So, he moves his like full 40 feet, but he's still walking. And so he walks over 40 feet to see what's going on. And from that distance, what sort of gist is he getting from the situation?
Well, from that distance, he notices that the tree in the middle is huge. Roll a perception check for me.
Yep. That would be a 16.
Okay, right. And yes, the base of the tree, like one slice of that tree, would make a perfect, like 10, 12 family seat dinner table with room to spare. And it goes up quite a bit, and like, what did
Let's
I
say we're thinking in the mind of Rufus here.
Yeah.
If he was to dig out the inner of the tree, would he be able to make a nice little like summer house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at least maybe 1 room, maybe 2 room summer house, and he could make it like 3-4 floors without problem. Before
Yeah.
it might make it too little, too small, but he could probably make a nice tower that goes up a couple of floors more.
You could make a good herbalism area for him to work his.
And if he really wanted to, he could probably build a very nice tree house among all the branches. It would look very big and sturdy, and he could see for miles if he were at the top.
Mm-hmm. The first time he bought this land, he didn't see this tree. It looks miraculous in his garden, so it does.
Yeah, it must be thousands
he's gonna
of years old.
Yeah. He's actually going to ignore the people at the moment. He's going to go over to the tree and size it up. Go right up to the roots and start touching it. Start knocking on it, see what kind of tree it is.
And one more thing you notice is that this is a very nice tree, and it doesn't have a lot of fruit or anything. It has one fruit that's more or less the size of a pineapple, and it's blue with some swirly lights in it. In green and yellow and red.
Interesting. Does he know what this fruit is?
No.
Probably
he does
not.
Probably not. He's monk, right?
No, he's just an old man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, sure.
Monk, yeah.
Well, actually, you have... no, you don't have proficiency in nature.
No.
No, you would not. No. Yeah, alright. Tish.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, Tish.
Yeah, I look at the ladies and say, "You don't want to do that," and I plow through them, as in not like hurting them, but just walking in between them and pushing them out of the way.
Can you do a strength check for me?
Sure.
Why are you making me do all this weird stuff? What does it even count as?
Athletics is also good.
Yeah. It's a contested thing.
There we go. I got a 25.
Yeah, you managed to push both of these aside. And you keep moving?
Yeah. They probably get an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, they do. So they strike at you. 17 is a hit.
Yes, it's my exact armor class.
And 18 is a hit. You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
In total?
Yeah.
For both attacks?
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
with those rippled muscles.
And you keep pushing through?
No. Once they actually connect, and you hear like a, I grab my axe, and I would like to rage.
Yeah. Okay.
So where I was first kind of like walking past him, not
Yeah.
doing anything aggressive or anything,
Yeah.
I now turn around and unleash my fury upon one of them.
All right. Roll your attack.
I'll use my great weapon master. Oh, sorry, reckless attack.
Yeah.
And I'll use a great weapon master so that I take a -5, but I'll get a +10 on damage.
Oh. Yeah.
There we go, and I have advantage because of the reckless attack, and I rolled a 20.
Total?
So
Or natural?
no, in a natural 20.
All right. Yeah, that's a hit.
Damage is 1d12. That is a 9, so that's doubled. That's 18 plus 6 is 24, 34 points of damage.
You turn around and you rage and you swing hard, and your axe, you can see it goes through the middle of one of these dryads, and and there's a snapping sound like breaking a twig.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
she flies to the side, lifeless.
All right. Excellent. I attack the second one with my second action.
And when this happens, you hear this like this unison scream from both the one in front of you and the 3 others that's close to Trevor. Right? And your second attack?
Yep. Which is not with advantage. So roll. Let's see. That is a 16.
16. 16's a hit.
Nice. That is 12 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. is that your turn?
That's me.
All right, Trevor.
Trevor don't know these bitches. He don't care. He only cares about the one dryad that was in the tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man, Trevor don't even want to be here. About to get the fuck up and leave. I don't know what the hell Trevor would do. Let's see. He's laying down. He's pretending to sleep. Fucking people are getting snapped in half.
Did you say he's charmed or something?
What?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know what he is.
Is there any way he can resist against it?
No, not from what I've been told. No.
Like a return or something? No.
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 Yeah, exactly. So it kind of just seems like he's gonna fucking do what he was told and just fucking lay there. As a matter of fact, because he's sick and tired of other people fucking ruining his goddamn nap, he's gonna get up, he's gonna move 20 feet behind the tree, and then he's gonna lay down there and go to sleep. Try to get everybody to shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah,
And that's gonna be his.
you move around the tree and you notice this old man tapping and knocking at the tree.
Please don't harm the tree, sir. Also, shh. And then he lays down and goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Make it 30 feet. He's gonna be 30 feet behind the tree.
Incessant knocking of Rufus is getting annoying, so he moves further.
Yeah, you basically get like 10-15 feet behind the tree because the tree is massive.
And I'll use my action to also get another 30 feet behind the tree.
All right, good. You're like 40 feet away.
Yeah, there we go. I'll do it.
All right. Okay. It is the Dryad's turns. Well, there's this Dryad next to Chishklian. That's absolutely sitting. She's pissed, and you can hear her speak in some mysterious language. Unless you speak Sylvan. No, we can't hear you. Roger, we can't hear you.
He is muted, so yes.
Sorry, no, I speak Dwarvish and a bit of Common, so no.
Yeah, no. You don't understand this lady. But you can,
I don't
you
need to
can
understand it.
hear that she's pissed.
Her actions spoke louder than any word she spoke.
And she is gonna she casts a spell. And you get this sense of empowerment coming from her. And she swings the club at you again.
Bring it.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, good. What? And you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Round it down to 5.
Because raging.
Yep.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. And that works for both bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I thought.
Alright.
Yeah.
One of the druids that's a Trevor, or was close to the tree, disappears into the tree and comes up out of a tree that's about 10 feet away from Tishklian. And her skin, who was earlier quite green, turns a brownish color. And she's also quite angry. The druid that managed to charm Trevor, he screams at Trevor to protect her from this trespasser, this tree cutter.
How far away is she?
She is 40 feet away.
So I
Oh,
can-
I'm only 10 feet away from the tree?
No, that's another druid. She's at the big tree.
Oh, sorry. I thought the druid was getting closer to me.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
one druid did, but that's a different druid.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yes. There's 4 left standing in total. So this druid that got Trevor under control basically yells very loudly to protect her, to defeat this trespasser, and her skin also turns brownish.
Okay.
And one dryad steps around the tree and looks at Rufus very sternly for a moment, and then takes a swing at you.
Hello.
Oh dear.
What the fuck did he do?
He touched the tree!
Oh, that. And he's walking around with a garden hoe, so.
Yeah! Malicious intent, duh.
Yeah, obviously.
Also
Yep.
walked into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
circle
obviously.
of trees.
Premeditated.
He walked into the circle of trees. How dare he?
You bastard.
So did I.
18 to hit.
My armor class is 18.
So that's a hit. You take
Dang.
12 damage.
Ooh, damn.
She be pissed. And if you look a little bit closer, she looks stronger than. There's something that feels stronger about her compared to the two that's fairly close still to you, with more brownish skin. Yeah. Rufus, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me think. After getting bonked around the head, what was she using, a club or something, was it?
Yeah, it's a club. It looks like a natural root with an extra heavy end to it.
Right. So it's like a smack in the back of the head,
Yeah.
and then it's like, what the hell? And then he looks around and sees his dryad
Yeah.
swinging a club at him.
This green, furious, extremely enchanting dryad.
He turns to the dryad and goes, "What means of a beast are you, and why are you in my garden?" And knowing that that has malicious intent and has bonked him in the head because he's staring at a tree for no reason, he's going to go into fighting stance.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shit's becoming a Studio Ghibli film. Jesus.
She's within melee range. Let's see, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's fully threatened, has been hit in the back of the head, so he's going to unleash his full fury upon something that just attacked him for no reason, which is what he uses his martial arts for. So he is he's going to drop the hoe because this thing has malicious intent. And he's going to attack twice with 2 armored strikes.
Yeah. Roll your attacks.
So we'll go for that first. First one is a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Do you want me to do damage or do you want me to do the hits?
Do the hits.
Do the hits.
Yeah.
I'll do the hits first. Let's see. Second one is the same. It's 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I'll do damage. That'll be 5 damage for the first hit.
Yeah.
And 10 damage for the second hit.
Yeah.
And on... Oh, actually, no, there's any point in using that. No, it's not. And
Staying
after...
sharp.
What you say?
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna stunning strike, then use the key point and keep one.
No, I was thinking about doing stunning strike, but then I remembered I have to use key points for other things as well. So
Yeah.
I'm going to use flurry of blows instead.
Yeah. That's
Which gives me another 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
That one's a natural 1. And that one is a... What would that be? 12 to hit?
12 to miss.
Alright. So
This isn't the dryad I'm supposed to. That's
No,
charming me, right?
this is
Okay, cool.
this is the one that what's it called? Wheeler would have wanted to protect.
Got it. Okay, so Trevor can
But-
just not give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Except that there was this dryad screaming at him.
Oh yeah,
Shouting.
he'll yeah. There will be things with that.
Yeah. So yeah. And you get a bit turned around, Rufus. That natural one. You try to strike really hard, but completely miss. So the momentum just turns you around, and you're suddenly can't see the dryad anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Tishklian.
All
Yeah.
your characters have the same reaction to bad news. Every single fucking one of them, man. I accept this.
Yeah, Tishklian.
Well, there is a reason for that on this character, but yeah.
Yeah. Am I now engaged with 2 of them?
You are engaged in melee with one of them.
Okay. Okay. There
The
we
other
go.
one
So
is 10 feet away, and I guess you don't have reach on your X.
no, I
No.
don't. So I'll first finish this one.
Yeah.
So that will be a regular attack. So not reckless. I will, however, use Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
To add 10 to my damage. And the attack is so that's +4 instead of 9. That is 17.
17's a hit.
There we go.
Just.
And that is 22 points of damage.
Yeah, do you know the snappy sound you had earlier when you cut it in half?
Do I get it again?
You get it again.
Yeah.
It's down.
Nice. Now I need to check. Can I use Great Weapon Master on more than just one attack, or?
I think you can use it on both. I'm not sure. Let me double check. Oops, I clicked a bunch of shit.
Okay, so meanwhile, I'll move to the other one and do a reckless attack on her, so I get advantage, and I need to check if I can. Do you know if I can use it on multiple attacks or just the one?
Well, before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon with which you are proficient, you can choose to take a -5 penalty on the attack roll. It
There we
doesn't
go.
say once per turn.
No, then I
And also,
do it
if you
again.
score a critical with a melee weapon or kill a creature, you can make an additional melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Oh, sweet. Then I can attack her twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first, because I can only do reckless attack once, so that's with advantage, and I'll take the -5 to hit to do more damage.
Yeah.
Which should be fine because I rolled a 19 with advantage.
That's a hit.
That's it.
Wait, why do you have advantage? Didn't you already use reckless?
No, I didn't use it for the first time
No.
because
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah, I thought she seemed more armored, so I felt like I should take advantage on her.
Ah,
Good move.
Tactics.
move.
So there we go. That's an 11. Plus 6 is 17. Plus 10 is 27 points of damage. For the first attack. And then I'll use my bonus action to attack her again. Actually, to be honest, as much as I would love to use my bonus action to attack her again, I would say, wouldn't she need to be kind of like adjacent to, or at least I should be in combat with her to take full advantage of the Great Weapon Master attack?
Well, you would have had to move up to her.
Yeah, I'm fine with using the bonus attack to attack her again, but it's just with my axe. But it's just I'm thinking you kill somebody, so you kind of break through it. I would think that it would need to be in the same kind of swing, so you just use the. But it's up to you as a DM.
No, I wanted to be in the same swing as otherwise it's a bit too OP.
Okay, then I use my bonus action to attack with my gauntlet.
All right, and I roll to hit.
So I it's not a heavy weapon, so I can't take any minuses on it or something. It's just a light, just my gauntlet, which helps because I then still get a +9 to hit, so that is a 22.
That's a hit. Damage.
There we go. That is 1d4 plus 6. That is 9 points of damage.
Well, you managed to snap this one as well, even though she doesn't break apart like the others did.
Nah.
You can see the bark-like skin crackle hard and break apart, and you can for a moment see the anguish as the pain strikes her before she collapses.
All right. Do I see anybody else? Because she was only 10 feet away from me, so I still have 25 feet of movement.
You see one brown-skinned dryad next to the big tree.
How far away of that am I from that?
You're 40 feet away from that.
Okay, so I run up to it as far as I can get, but that's
so
only 25 feet.
25 feet.
25 feet, yeah.
So you got 15 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now is that the dryad I'm trying to protect?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the dryad you're trying to protect.
Cool. All right.
It's your turn.
Trevor's gonna go around the tree and see this. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And he's gonna say, but you told me to take a nap, and now I don't. He was attacking, and then he's gonna see him running at her, and he's going to cast at level 2, right in front of the tree, so that that Tish is on the edge of it. He's gonna cast Spike Growth. So pretty much the whole area between Tish and the tree, including the area that Tish is standing in, it's a 20-foot radius. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Oh,
the transformation, man. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural, so you can't even tell that I did this shit. Any creature that can't see the area the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. So since you're already in it, you don't have to make that.
No.
And yeah, then he'll basically just stumble over his words after doing that. And I think that's it, because I don't think I have any bonus actions that can actually help here. He'll just be like, stop! You're not supposed to. You can't hurt the tree. And he's just gonna fucking trail off.
Right. It's the dryad's turn. There's these 2 left. Let's start the one facing Rufus. Her skin starts to harden too. And before it hardens, well, before you got turned around, you had a sense that she was quite hurt. But you can like feel this magic in the air, and suddenly that sense is gone, and she pops out on the other side of the tree, where Tishlian now can see her too. But she now has darker browner skin, more bark-like, and she stares as this dwarf who killed so many of her kin, and he's quite angry. The other dryad, not druid, dryad.
We're not all the same.
Yeah, exactly. All nature like. Just need to check something. If I can spell. She casts. No. She doesn't do anything. But she paces this area that she knows is hazardous a little bit back and forth. And basically ends up 5 feet from where she started. And then she casts a spell, and you get the sense that she's stronger. Yeah. Rufus, your turn. Can't hear you.
Sorry. Did you say the one behind me? Its presence has
Yeah.
basically disappeared.
Mhm.
So, feeling that her presence has disappeared, and then turns around and sees she's gone. Can Rufus hear fighting? He can hear breaking of twigs and stuff going around to the other side of the tree.
It doesn't sound like fighting right now.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, Trevor's closer. Where did Trevor run around the tree, did he? Yep. So looking around and obviously noticing that Trevor has ran around to the other side of the tree. There's commotion going on at the other side of the tree, so he will use his full 40 foot to sort of walk around the tree.
Yeah.
Not in any real hurry, but and what does he see?
Well, as he comes around the tree, he sees this very armored dwarf with
not that armored.
no, well, spiked armored dwarf, clad in both gauntlets and having an axe that's quite big, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Being basically standing in a half circle of Trevor and two dryads. And the dryads are looking quite pissed and staring at Trevor. Make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
No, not perception. You need to make a. What was it? No, you're not trying to enter it. So never mind. You don't need to do anything.
I don't think I'm close enough to Tish anyway.
No, but yeah, that's what you see, and
right. Quick conversation with Trevor, I suppose, since he would be closer. What is going on? Why are you in my garden?
That was okay. So there's some kind of a pub, an underground. Lady Silver. There was fruit.
Come at it, boy. Straightforward.
But we're supposed to. There's a tunnel. It's so dark, and we got here. There was so many right turns.
For this. And he goes. He's obviously the dryads have attacked him, so he knows that dryads are hostile. So he's going to get rid of the dryads.
all right. And which one does he face?
The closest one.
Which would probably be the one he already fought.
Probably makes sense. Yeah.
But you spent quite a lot of time talking. So.
Yep. Yeah. No, he's not gonna get anywhere near
Yeah.
them anyway.
No.
So.
Tishklian, your turn.
All right, there are 2 dryads and
Trevor.
and Trevor in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm. And kind of
Okay.
Rufus, but Rufus is more behind the
I
other
was
ones.
I was trying to be like off to the side of them,
Oh.
not in between them.
No, but
by
then you're
any
to the
stretch of the
side.
imagination.
Then
Yeah.
Trevor's to the side, and there's 2 dryads more in front of you.
And how far away from me are they?
Let's see, you were 15 feet away earlier. 10, 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
Not very far.
Are they close together, the 2 of them?
No, it's like 10 feet in between them.
Oh, okay, so I move up to the one closest to me.
Yeah.
Do I take damage from moving in this thorny area?
Every
yes.
5 feet you move, you take 2d4. Every
Ah.
5 feet.
So
Do the others don't they get damage from it as well?
They're not
They
in
moved
it.
as well, right?
they
Yeah,
moved on the
but
edge
it's-
of it.
Yeah, it's basically on you, centered in between you guys, but they're like out of it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That's
like
why
it's here,
she-
you're here, they're here.
Ah, okay.
So that's why
Okay,
she
so
paced
I-
towards them back, because she didn't want to get through it, because.
Ah, right. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it takes me longer than 10 feet, because that's the farthest, the closest one is away from me. So I take the damage of twice, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's 4. And since you're raging, right?
Yeah.
That reduced to half, so 2. Because it's piercing. And then so that's 5 reduced to half. Is that 2 or 3?
2.
2. Okay, so you take 4 damage.
Nice.
So much.
So now you're like in the center of it because it's 20-foot radius.
I start chopping down on this other person.
Yeah, rolled it.
How far away from me now is the second one?
Well, there would be a 5 feet gap in between you. So.
Okay, so 5 feet only.
Yeah.
Could I take another step so that I'm
No.
fighting the both of them?
No.
Okay. So I'll. Was I also correct that the second one, the one that I'm not fighting right now, is the more impressive one?
Yeah, in the sense that both of them are quite impressive.
Okay, well then I'll just focus on the first one. I'll do a reckless attack with Great Weapon Master, and let's bring this shit down.
Is he fighting my plant girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fighting
Ooh,
your
Trevor's
plant
telling
girl.
There we go. That is at 4, so that is 19.
19 is a hit.
There we go. That's 11 plus 6 is 17 plus 10 is 27.
Oh, that's a hit.
No, it's
that's
for
damage.
damage.
Oh, it's damage. You snapped this one in half too.
Trevor's no longer under control.
Yeah, Trevor's free.
There's a moment of terror, then relief.
Yeah. And it's also like, yeah, hear this snap in there. You can't really put your fingers on it, but it's like a twine just broke or something.
Oh. All right, I move up to the second one.
Yeah.
I take more damage from the thing, right?
Yep. How far are you moving?
I don't know. How far do I have to move to
5
get
feet.
to 5 feet? So once.
That's 6, so you take 3. Because you're still raging, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, you take 3. All right.
All right, so I attack her.
Yeah.
It's not reckless, so it is 18.
Okay, 18 is a hit.
There we go. That is plus 6 is 12 points of damage.
She goes down. And can you all make a perception check for me, please?
intelligence. My rolls are shit.
That's a natural 20.
Super good at
Alright.
perception.
So what's that total?
12.
27.
12 and
I rolled a natural 1.
in total that's a what's that? Total?
That would be a 6 in total.
All right. Tishklian, you don't notice anything. You just like took down your foes. You look around. Oh, there's no more foes,
Is there nobody else to fight?
unless Trevor's looking at you funny.
Is he? Because I think he cast this shit.
You have no idea, motherfucker. You don't know a goddamn thing.
Intelligence roll.
Non-perceiving shit ass. Natural 1.
Oh, you
No.
cast it before I rolled a natural 1.
You
but-
know nothing, Jon
No.
Snow. Shut the fuck up.
No, you don't. You don't see any more dryads. You don't think there's any more enemies around. Trevor, you get the strange feeling that there was a wind because you thought you heard leaves rustling, but you didn't feel any wind.
Okay.
So it was probably just high up. Rufus, you both. First of all, you notice like this, like a tingle in the air. Like there was something sleeping that's now awake. It feels more active. At the same time, it feels like something has been broken. And you can also hear the leaves rustling, but you notice that all the leaves rustling is only from the big tree, and the smaller trees on the outside of the circle, like there's 5 trees in a circle around the big tree, they're not moving, they're not rustling. The forest around it, it's not moving, not rustling. You're currently out of initiative. What do you do? No! Why is he frozen? Why is he frozen? What's going on? Hello? Hello?
Everyone's still here? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back at it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I kind of look down on the last mutilated body I have. Like, shit.
Rufus obviously sees the last one getting snapped, realizes the threat's gone, and thinks to himself, not talking to him. Maybe I'll talk to him. Good sir, good sir. Is there some reason that you why are we being attacked, and why are you in my garden?
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to Tish.
Is this your garden?
I'm nearly sure this was my. I didn't leave my garden, so this must be my garden.
That's some strange place to put a garden. He starts to put away his axe. This is the Feywild or something.
What do you mean the Fey? This is my garden. This is in the overworld, not the Feywild.
The overworld?
No, I'm pretty sure we entered the Feyworld.
Can't be possible.
Yes, quite. We went through a dark tunnel, and this is the Feywild. There were dryads. One of them discombobulated my mind, and our halfling
Ow!
went away.
Jesus! What the hell's on this road?
Are you still trying to move through it?
No, I tried to take a step, but I just immediately before I plant my feet, I pull my foot back.
Can Rufus take a look at that? Is it like a wisdom thing to notice that it's there or something?
Yeah. Perception check.
Let me.
Well, Trevor,
It's-
you realize you have this spell up,
Oh, plant growth. Yeah, I figured that. Hold on one second.
and you can, if you want to, you can break the concentration. Then it will go
It's
away.
it's a perception check against my spell save, which is 15.
It's 15.
Okay, so you meet it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which means so you notice it's there.
Yeah, I'll just turn to him and go, sir, do you, I am doubting you right now. Do you not even see the thorns you're standing in?
What for? This is fucking grass.
Trevor just kind of wipes away with his hand and dispels the spell real subtly.
Wow, where do I even start? Right, so you got here through some sort of portal.
Yeah. I start looking up at the tree, walk up to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that fruit. I start climbing the tree.
So assuming that you are not lying, that means that I've got here, I don't know how.
Uh-huh.
Assuming that you are lying, you are here to steal something from my garden.
What? No. We're stealing from the Fae stuff.
Okay, first of all, I want you to roll a strength check for climbing.
Yeah, athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics. With disadvantage.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, is he already too far away from me? Okay.
What do you say?
I got a 17.
17. 2 seconds. You managed to hang on to the tree, but you start to feel like it's moving. It's this hard. It's not as hard to climb a tree because trees are stationary, right?
Yeah.
But suddenly it's like there was like a shift that made it harder to hang on, but you still managing to climb on, and you go like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Holy shit, this thing is moving!
Rufus, Trevor, make a perception check again.
Filthy
25.
20.
Oh,
25?
25 for me. 20 for you.
Yeah. You both clearly saw this tree just slightly twist.
The tree.
Trees don't move, as far as I know.
Some do.
So, you say that we're in the Feywild?
Yes.
Insight.
Yep.
I'm gonna do an insight check on him.
On
Trevor.
on Trevor?
That was a natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. Right, Trevor?
Yeah.
Yep.
As far as he knows, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he now knows that he's in the Feywild. And doesn't know how he got there.
Tishklian, I want you to make another athletics savings, well, a strength savings throw this time.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Oh, it's right up my alley. With disadvantage again or not?
No, you can't. No roll. No, with disadvantage.
Oh, crap. Should have kept my big meals.
Yeah, you should have.
14.
You clearly feel the tree move this time,
And
and you try to hang on. But you hear this like very crackling noise as branches and roots and bark that isn't intended to move and has been motionless for a long time shifts position, and you fall off. Let's see, and you take. How do I do this?
D6 for every 10 feet.
D6 for every 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Why is my falling damage not on here? You take 2 damage.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. Just to be clear, that tree moved. It wasn't me.
Who?
What the hell's that?
Walks?
Who are you?
Who walks? That's what you get from this tree. It sounds drowsy. It sounds sleepy.
Is it also
And
Dopey and Doc?
and you see all the the roots that was more or less under the ground, kind of hidden away, has been pulled up, and the tree looks looming now.
Oh shit. That's what
Uh,
the. God.
Can everybody roll for initiative?
21, I think. 18 plus 3, 21.
21.
Yep.
16 for Rufus.
7.
21, 16, 7. No. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Trevor, what do you do?
Looking for something real quick.
Yep.
Sorry. Trying to get to. Jesus.
Does Rufus still have his hoe, or did he leave it behind?
You left it behind.
Let me see here. Here we go. Almost. Why the fuck?
It's like 20 feet away or something right now.
Yes, the other side of the tree.
It's not telling me. I'm trying to find the CR of different animals, and I can't find the CR, which is really frustrating.
You talking about the difficulty rating?
Yeah.
You can go to in D&D Beyond. You can go to monsters,
I didn't see it on there.
and then you just select animals, and you can select the challenge rating, and then you can like sort them by challenge rating. So you go to game rules, and then to monsters,
Okay, game rules.
and then you
monsters.
just select beasts.
Got it.
What do you want to know?
I'm trying to find out. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have
And then
it.
you can sort them by clicking on the challenge rating.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to get to. Damn, Jesus, really? They don't have a leopard on here, so I want to know if I could turn into some sort of wild climbing cat creature, but apparently I don't
Panther?
see panther. There we go. That's pretty good. Reef shark, sea lion.
Yeah,
hold on,
panther
I'm
is
just
1/4.
Yep, sure is. I'm trying to find something.
You could also have the bear have climbing as well.
They do. I assume they do at least.
What's the
Panther,
highest?
Not all of them, but
What's
but
the
panther
highest
definitely.
CR that you can have?
1/2.
1/2. Okay.
All right, let's see what a bear is. And then you have more animals on here. This is
A black bear is a half.
right. Yeah, I knew that. I just don't know what the climbing. Let's see here. Do. Fuck it. I guess I'm a black bear. Who cares? Let's just don't want to waste any more time. I've turned to a black bear. You see my snout grow, and my clothes are like, oh, I'm gonna become fur, and I'm like, grr, and so I fucking run and try to climb up the tree.
Roll your athletics.
My athletics. Okay. Yeah, should have been a fucking panther. All right.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
To be honest, if unless of course there's special circumstances, if you have a climbing speed and a black bear has that of 30 feet, then you shouldn't have to roll officially. But
yeah, but he's
because
trying
it's
to
a moving
climb
tree.
a moving tree.
Exactly,
moving, yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
not just a tree; it's a moving tree.
No, I get it. Just so that Chin doesn't think like,
Yeah.
well, I should have picked something else.
That's why I rolled. You guys see it?
No.
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 Natural 1.
Yeah, you leap onto this tree and bounces off.
Oink.
Okay. Trevor takes out a pistol, puts it in his mouth, and fucking ends it. Tired of this bullshit. No, he'll just get up and shake it off, and that'll be his turn.
Yeah, all right. This very large tree is gathering itself still and managing to stand up. And you can see how it pulls its roots into a leg shape. And it grows another 20 feet.
Ugh.
It is massive. And you get a sense that it's looking down on you, and it asks again, who walks here? Who are you? Why have you awakened me?
Ooh, that last bit was really fast.
It's waking up.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah.
Who's up next then?
Tish. Tishklian.
Oh, me? Really?
Yeah. This motherfucking tree that shook. No, wait. I just skipped Rufus. Sorry. Rufus, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Fair enough. Rufus is going to walk up to what he assumes is the face of this tree, and he's going to be like, Rufus Griswold, pleasure, and puts a hand out, and see if the tree replies.
It doesn't react on that. It doesn't seem to see you. The face is a bit high up.
That's it. That's his turn.
All right. Tishklian.
Yeah, I kind of get up, which I was already trying. I don't know if I managed before the initiative started, but
Yeah, you get up.
I get up and I kind of look and call like Tishklian! I call out to him.
What?
That's what I do.
Tish.
Got it.
Wall. You hear this faint rumbling from the tree, like it's trying to make sense of the names, not recognizing them. Yeah, Trevor.
Hmm?
Yeah, Trevor.
Your
Your
turn?
So seeing that it apparently wants our names, Trevor will say Trevor, but he's a bear, so he'll be like, "Arr!"
Do the Wookiee.
And then he'll just walk away from the tree and sit on his hindquarters, waiting for somebody to do something.
Yeah, Rufus.
And you are. That's it. We're apparently going to have a conversation in initiative.
Yep.
Well, if all you want to do is talk, we can break out of initiative for a moment until one of you decides to act differently. I am the protector. I protect.
Right. What do you protect, so that I know not to anger you?
Yeah, good question.
The sacred fruit.
Ah, shit.
Sacred fruit?
It's sacred.
What sacred fruit? I don't see no sacred fruit.
It's the one
Have
over there.
have you paid tribute? Have you made the sacrifice?
The bear will stand up and motion towards all the corpses of dryads. Oh. Oh.
Um.
He does interpretive dance.
Yeah. Oh. Tree not happy.
What the fuck was that noise?
Sorry. Probably people with fireworks outside.
Oh, okay.
Terrorism.
Or it's a
It
bomb.
was the tree. The tree stepped forward, so it didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tree step forward. And you can see this tree turning. Like you get the sense it's looking at Trevor first, and then like it's looking around. My children.
Point directly at Tish. The bear's like, oh, 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 oh.
You heard my children?
They attacked me first.
I feel like I'm on the wrong side of things right now.
You didn't pay the sacrifice? You did not pay tribute?
What? What tribute?
You step on sacred ground without paying your dues?
What are we talking about here?
To be fair, I thought this was my garden.
Your garden?
I don't know how I got here.
This
Trevor will start doing bear shit and pretending to be an actual bear.
Mm.
This tree is gonna slam at you guys.
Oh shit.
Like a literal slam. It's like this big branch coming down from above. And you're aiming. Where are you standing? In what order? Like, Tishlan, you're kind of in front of the tree, right?
Yeah, pretty close to it. I'm
Yeah.
I'm probably pretty close to. Sorry, your
Sorry?
name? I forget.
Rufus?
Thomas. Rufus. Sorry, yeah,
Rufus.
Rufus.
Yeah.
Rufus is probably about 20 feet from him, maybe because of the thorns.
Yeah. No, the thorns are gone.
But he would have been outside of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. So yeah, no. So while we were talking, I kind of moved to him, so we're pretty
Yeah.
close to each other.
And Trevor's, if those two are close to each other, Trevor's sadly not close to them because he just tried to run up the tree and fell down it. So he's like literally against the tree.
So Trevor's the closest. All right.
But he's walking around doing bear shit. Ooh, I'm a bear.
Look at me.
Do you see that bear over there? It seems really weird. It's dancing at us.
Sadly,
Poo.
Trevor,
Hmm?
since you're the closest, even in bear
Uh-huh.
form,
Uh-huh.
this giant tree branch is coming down from above on you.
Okie dokie.
And it is 25 to hit.
Well, that misses. Somebody better than me. Let's see. Yeah, that hits.
You got some of those god relics, do you?
Well, you're a black bear
Yeah.
right now. I don't know what your
Yeah, I'm
armor
just a
class
shitty
is.
little black bear. It's only 11.
Oh, that's yeah.
Critical hit.
Good thing it's not Pathfinder
No, exactly.
or Mothfinder. I need 2 more. You take 20. No wait. Yes, 21 bludgeoning damage.
I suddenly become a Trevor again. Pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
You just hear like, "Ah!"
tree ant steps forward. Trevor, you get the kind of an opportunity attack, kind of being under the tree for a moment.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. What can I do? I will. I guess I have to do something about it, huh?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'll take a. Oh, I fucking yes, I do. I'll take a swing at it with my stick.
Yeah.
Fucking. That's bad. That's real bad. It's something plus something to hit. Oh, that's not bad. 16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Cool. Okay, so why does it say that? It says 1d8 plus 3, but it also says. Hold on, it's giving me two different numbers, so I'm a little confused. I think it's 1d6 plus 3. I don't really know. Okay.
Yeah, if he's one-handed, it's probably 1d6.
It's probably because it's versatile that if you hold it with two hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's quarterstaff, then yeah.
It is. He would normally be holding it with two hands, but I already rolled 1d6, so that's 8.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
The tree does not seem to notice it.
Yeah, it's
And
bludgeoning. Okay.
it moves
Pardon me.
in and it slams down again at Tishklian.
What? Poor little me.
He tried to climb it.
You killed literally every fucking
You
dryad in this
killed the
goddamn
dryads.
forest.
He does not like
Yep.
you. 14 to hit.
He misses.
Yeah, okay, he misses.
Hey, how you doing?
Trevor, your turn. No, wait,
My
Tish.
turn.
No, Tish. Sorry,
Wait.
Tish.
Should we re-roll initiative or something?
We already rolled.
Should we?
I thought.
I thought we were out of initiative, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
momentarily.
No. Okay, fuck it. If it's attacking me, I'm attacking it.
Yeah, seriously, Tish.
Well, what was the rule order though?
Yeah, I know. I had 21 on initiative. That's
Yeah,
let me
Trevor
see the
is
binder.
first, and then it's Rufus, then it's Citrian, then it's Tishklian. So since the Citrian just acted, I thought we move into the order, which means it's Tishklian's turn because he comes after the tree.
All right.
Sure.
I would like to rage, and I've actually now thought of the fact, even though I've done tons of damage already, I forgot to add the +2 damage for my rage with every hit. So, damn it.
Yeah, damn it.
Could have done more damage.
You should
Now
have thought of that before.
Yeah. So I'm thinking of it now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
So
Yeah.
roll to hit.
I attack it.
Yeah.
It's probably not hard to hit, seeing as it's like a massive tree. I'll first do Great Weapon Master attack. Do I want to give it an advantage on me as well?
Go on.
Ah, fuck it, reckless. You convinced me. So glad you did. Natural 20.
Yeah, do your double.
So that is 1d12. Damn it. Only a 5. So that's 10 plus 7 is 17 plus 10 for my great thingy is 27.
Yeah, 27.
Yep. And I attack again.
Yeah, do your best.
Plus 9, so that is 17.
You hit.
There we go. Oh, 11 points of damage. No, sorry, 12 points of damage.
Just checking. Is it slashing or piercing?
It is slashing.
All right. And before as well, right?
Sorry?
And before as well, right?
I
The
didn't get-
previous attack was also slashing.
Yeah, it's all slashing. It's all slashing. It's pretty much the only damage I do.
And this was 12, right?
12, yeah.
Yep, okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, no, I got but I already used my bonus action to rage. I thought I got a natural 20, so I get to attack again with my bonus action, but I used it to rage, so no. Dang it.
Trevor.
How far away is the big boy from me?
10 feet.
And how far away are my companions?
Probably not even 10 feet because it takes up like a 15-foot space.
Okay. So Trevor will...
You're basically just on the other side of the tree right now.
Got it. Trevor will run back 30 feet away from the tree.
Yeah.
To get some distance. And he will cast a spell.
Ooh.
Yep. And that spell will be Fireball at level 10. Because I'm making shit up. Let's see here. I think...
Level 10? I don't think you have level 10, dude.
What's that? Firestorm, was it? Yeah, Firestorm, yeah.
Uh-huh. It'll be Nuclear Warhead, yes, thank you.
I'll just light him up like a match.
I am going
Just throw a torch at it, sir.
Actually, yeah, I'll produce flame. I'll throw a torch at it. That's what I'll do. That's what we're doing. Yep. Produce flame. Right at big dumb head.
Roll an attack. Ranged attack.
That is, I believe, it's 22 to hit. Produce flame. Yeah, it's 22 to hit.
Nice.
Produce. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. Roll
Yep,
damage.
yep. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right damage here. Oh, great. 6 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he'll just do nothing. Go ahead.
But the big question is, did it catch on fire?
It did not
That is
catch
good.
on fire,
Oh.
Dang it.
but there's a burnt spot where the flame hits.
Makes sense.
4, 8. Rufus, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna do initially what I think Rufus would do. He's going to walk towards where his hoe is, and while in process of walking, he's going to talk to the tree and says, "I believe I have nothing to do with this. If you don't mind, I'll just collect my hoe and be on my way." As I'm guessing, he walks into its attack influence
Yeah.
to get to it.
You do.
So, yeah.
So that's an attack opportunity, right?
Coming out the other side of it, probably, yeah.
Yeah. This tree does not want to listen to you. You're in the circle. The Dryas are dead.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
No one there to vouch for him.
It's just here.
um,
Shit is happening him for some no reason.
17.
17, that misses.
Yeah, it misses.
It looks like the tree hit him, but he wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, yes, on the other side. Coming out from the leaves of this branch, slamming down.
Surprise.
Surprise! Alright, yeah, so you get to your hoe.
He's gonna lift up his hoe and put it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
How far away? Well, that would have been within 40 feet anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Noticing that it did swing at him, and he did notice that happened, even though it looked like he didn't. Yeah. No, he's actually don't know. All right, I'll roll dice.
Always fun to roll dice for the determined outcome.
It's an odd. So he is going to walk away from the tree.
Walk away.
It's just gonna be one passing comment. It's just gonna be it. Lovely to see
See ya.
you. I've got places to be, like my garden. And he's gonna walk. I don't know, 5-10 feet maybe.
Yeah, probably 5 feet. Which means you're out of melee range of the tree. It's the tree's turn. And it is turned into a Tishklian. This thing that's raging right in front of him. This axe-wearing thing that keeps chipping at him. The tree takes one of the giant branches and slams down on this dwarf.
It's got advantage.
Advantage?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I attacked with advantage as well, recklessly.
Yeah.
Oh well. 9 to hit.
I use my dwarven stubbornness to not be hit.
Is that even a thing?
No, but I felt like, if somebody else can make stuff up, I can try it as well.
He's just staring at it.
Yeah, just like, no, I don't believe you hit me.
Yeah, you
Still don't
get
believe
hit right between the eyes, which basically means your whole head because the branch is bigger than your head.
Yeah.
You are taking. That's 12. That's 14. Plus, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Rounded down to 10.
And the branch comes up, and it comes down again.
Oh, mother. Yeah, it still gets advantage.
14.
Misses.
I have 2 bad rolls. And this time it hits you right next to you, and you basically shower with leaves. But it doesn't hurt.
Spit out some leaves.
Tishklian, it's your turn.
Come get some. I do again the reckless and great weapon master.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should hit. 18 plus 4 is
22.
22.
Yeah, 22 is a hit.
All right. So that is 18 points of damage. Oh, sorry. Plus 10 is 28 points of damage.
Slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next attack.
Wait,
Sorry.
are you making sure to negate 5 off of each of your rolls for Great Weapon Master?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
Yes,
roll
I'm-
an 18, so yeah, usually I get a plus 9, so now I get a plus 4.
4. Gotcha. Okay.
So that would be a 17.
17 to hit. That's that's a hit. Just.
Nice. Whew. That is 27 points of damage.
Ooh.
Chopping into its bark. And the final one, I just slam my fist with the spikes in it,
Yeah.
trying to hit it as well as my bonus action. That is 20.
20 is a hit.
All right. So because I can't use Great Weapon Master on that, it just does 9 points of damage, but it's piercing damage.
Piercing. Yeah.
Try this one. All right.
Okay. Yeah, Trevor.
Okay, so I'm within 30 feet of them, right?
Yep.
Okay, start off. Bonus action healing word on my little dwarf friend because I feel bad about the spiky damage. So that's
Aw.
1d4 plus 4. That's you get 7 points, 7 big points there, little guy.
Hell yeah.
And then he's going to use his full movement to back up again to get 60 feet, and he'll produce flames at the tree. Ooh, so good. That's a 23 to hit.
Is it?
Nice.
That is 23, right? Hold on, sorry, I'm super lost. Okay, there we go. So that's 2d8s, and while he's doing that, he's going to scream over at the monk and say, "Sir, if you want to leave the Feywilds, you should help us. We can show you the way out. You'll be lost here forever without us."
Ooh, cool.
And he'll do 9 damage.
9 damage. What's it costing?
Produce flame.
Okay.
So 9
9
fire damage.
Fire damage.
Yeah.
Burn, baby.
More
burn.
torches.
Yep.
I can just imagine you throwing like rocks at him. Bing, 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 bing.
Die.
Yeah. Rufus, your turn. This tree is starting to. What's it called? Not shake. Winkle? No.
Rattle.
Stumble?
Roll.
Stumble?
Shake, rattle.
Stumble.
Stumble,
It doesn't
yeah.
look steady anymore.
He takes 5-foot movement. He hears Trevor's stuttered mumbling.
Mhm.
And he sighs to himself. I've had enough of this. He drops the hoe and he rushes the tree. As he's moving up to the tree, he sort of wears it. I didn't think I described his clothing. He sort of wears kind of like I'm sure most people have watched either Dragon Ball Z where they wear like battle monk robes, where the top
Geez.
half is like a V V-shaped
Yeah.
shirt and the bottom is like baggy trousers. He sort of wears that, so he does.
Actually, I don't
So the
even
top
think you
half is
described
going
the
to come
character at
off.
all.
And over his muscles, and this is where you actually see that he is actually
Master
very,
Roshi.
very well defined.
Mhm.
He's not big, but he's defined, and he rushes up into combat like you seen him walk. It's like lightning speed. So he's like right next to the tree, and he's going to unleash two attacks, two unarmed fists.
Roll your attack.
But it's wood. You don't hit wood with your hands, man. That hurts.
Oh, that would be
Literally, that's what monks do.
Yeah, that's what
Have
they
you
do.
ever
Actually,
watched
it literally doesn't phase him at all every time he hits the tree. So,
You're like a fucking superhero.
right, that'll be a 13
13's a miss.
miss. Right.
Well, I would say he
Well.
hits, but doesn't get through the bark.
Well, yeah,
No, he's
you-
straight up.
That's probably true. You
Oh,
hit
damn
it,
it,
but
I
it
missed it.
bounces off.
Right. Yeah, he's just going, "Ah, da, 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 da," but it's not actually doing it.
No, you're doing it.
Like a
It's
little
scanning.
kid.
It's scanning.
Yeah.
Use the pressure point, man.
What I need to do to actually activate that. Oh, I don't actually have to hit. The second one was a miss as well. Was a 13.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And then he will go into Fury of Blows for 1 key point.
Yeah, roll your attack.
First one is 15.
15's a miss.
It's a miss.
You bounce off the wood.
Point.
And the next one is an 18.
Ooh, you connect and you can like hear some of the bark crackle as you.
It's
Fist.
connecting, right?
Yeah.
The first couple of strikes a hit, but they don't look like they really do anything.
No.
And then the last one, he changes up his mind and turns his fist into a palm.
Yeah.
Palm technique.
his damage is only 5, but because he hit with Fury of Blows, he uses open hand technique, and this is where it gets ridiculous. I am going to give the tree a Dex save against DC 15.
Oh, trees are really great at dex saves.
Doing all that flippy shit.
14.
Fails.
So it fails.
The
Stun.
tree, it kind of feels like there was lightning shot into its brain.
Yeah.
It falls prone.
It falls
But-
prone.
It's like 40 feet tall, so it might
Yeah.
land on someone.
I actually done research on this. I was like, that can't possibly do something larger or gigantic. I can't. No.
If a tree falls in the forest, does Tish survive?
Yeah,
Did-
don't fall on
question.
me.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Rufus. Was it bludgeoning damage from the hand?
Yeah, it'll be bludgeoning.
And no extra modifier on that.
What do you mean?
Like you only do the 5 damage.
I only do the 5 damage. Yeah.
All right.
Timber.
Tishklian, I want you to do a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage
Oh fuck.
because this tree is huge. It's not enough to just throw yourself out of the way. You're gonna have to run and throw yourself.
Yeah. Run away. Wait, I get you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws. No, nothing with dex. Okay. So disadvantage dexterity saving throw. That's
Wait a
gonna
minute.
be fun.
Do you not have like awareness,
I have danger sense, but
danger sense? Yeah. Does that not work
but
for
doesn't
dex?
that you get advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So it's
So
a
just
normal.
Just got a tree.
Yes,
just
normal.
a standard roll.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. I got a 16.
16.
Yeah. So you can imagine Fist of the North Star's going on right now.
Oh, yeah. You're already dead. I forgot how to
How would
pronounce
this
it in
work if
Japanese.
something falls on you? That's
fuck, I can't
this is
remember.
DC I check, right? I need to set that
Omae
DC.
mo Shindiru.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are you saying, Nim?
It's a DC I need to set, right? If it's falls
Yeah,
on you.
yeah. You need to kind of determine how high I would get, and you could even say like, okay, if I make the save, I only get half damage,
Yeah.
or if but I
Yeah.
probably will get half damage because I'm raging already. So you
Mm.
could say like, because I'm raging, I then get a quarter damage. It
Yeah.
depends.
So
what you wanna do.
this tree comes falling down hard, and you manage to. It takes a while to fall. Like you can see this effect when the tree starts to topple forward.
Yeah, it starts falling like this, and I start running in a straight line, exactly in the
Yeah.
line where it's falling, like ah!
And it
Prometheus
falls
style.
over
Yeah.
you, and it hits you,
Mother-
and it comes down, and
hard.
it comes down hard. Mm. Let me see. That's the wrong dice.
Funny enough, does a tree take damage when it falls over?
That's what to do at the end.
D6 for every 10 feet.
You can see the mask going on in my head.
Mm.
You
Error,
take
can't do math.
you take 5 points of damage.
5 points. Oh, half.
Because as the tree came down, it didn't hit you with its full trunk. It hits you with some of the branches, which negated
did-
some of the damage.
Can I still have it?
I know I already
Because of my
halved it
rage?
for you.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good thing I checked. Okay.
Yeah. I halved it for you. So you take 5 points of damage and you're knocked prone.
I'm also not prone. Dang it.
But
Damn, it worked in everyone.
Like a domino effect. Like. Tick, 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 tick.
everybody make not Tishklian because you're busy having leaves in your face and some branches
Wait,
covering you.
is the fruit not exactly in my face? Like.
No.
He's dangling there.
No. Rufus and Trevor, make a perception check.
17,
17.
I believe. Let me double check. Yes, 17.
18.
All right.
I missed Jim
Yeah.
there.
No. Okay. So. All you notice, including Tishklian, the tree is no longer moving.
You killed it?
Well, it didn't mean
How
to.
could you?
You're out of initiative. What do you guys do?
That was,
Very good. Yes.
that was more effective than I thought it would have been.
Yes.
Mm.
Good punching, sir. Yes.
I get up.
Oh yeah,
Branches out of my fucking face.
another thing that you noticed when he actually had stepped up to the tree, he actually stood up straight for once, and he's actually 5'5". That extra 5, is good.
Very
I don't think you
impressive.
ever described your character. What are you human? Are you what?
Oh,
what
he's
are you?
he's human, so he's bald head and sort of has a longish goatee. He is an older fella, you would say, in his middle, maybe late stages.
All right.
So he's Master Roshi.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, gotcha.
He doesn't have the turtle shell, though. I was thinking about it.
Would have been awesome.
All right. I work my way out of the branches and start looking for the fruit.
Okay, and Rufus, Trevor, what do you do?
Same. Look for the fruit.
Rufus goes and gets his hoe, and then Dander's over to those two
Rufus and
to
his
see
hoe,
what
man.
the hell is going on here. So
Post your investigation, please.
Oh no.
Both?
That's
Who's both?
Tishklian and Trevor, the guys that actually are looking for something.
Okay.
that's a 3.
Oof.
I see leaves.
Wait, can't I help him and give him advantage?
It should be the other way around, if anything.
Oh, okay.
If you want to, sure.
No, I'll roll myself. I got a 13.
13.
Yeah, it's one of those like,
Uh,
yeah, it's not real great, it's not real bad.
Well, you look for a while, and you find the branch that hit you. That's the branch that knocked you over. Roll for damage.
severs a branch.
That would be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. You manage to cut halfway through the branch. It goes, and you realize you're cutting, and you realize this is not the fruit. Wait, I was looking for something.
Wait, what did it look like again?
It's multicolored, large. It's like a pineapple size. It's a fruit.
All right, got it.
You can roll your investigation again.
I'm actually gonna roll perception to make sure nothing's coming up on us or sneaking up.
Okay, roll perception.
Rufus is sneaking up on you.
Yep. That's a 13.
13, okay.
I-
I got an investigation of 19.
19.
You hear this
okay.
distinctive clink every couple of steps as he's put his
We're gonna
robe
hold
on
on
and
to it.
started using the walking stick again.
Okay, so let's start with Trevor. You look around. And it's eerily quiet. It's too quiet.
Two.
Very still.
Quiet.
Tishlian, you look around. give the branch the last kick because it was stupid and in the way. And you look around, you leave some other branches and look around, and you see something shiny under some leaves.
Ooh, ooh. I start hurrying towards it.
Yeah.
Rufus rocks up. Can he see it? He's not really looking for it. Can he see it?
Nah.
No.
If you wanna try to see it, roll a perception.
No, he's not concerned.
Then you can see it. Tisklian, you reach the fruit. It's blue. It's surprisingly heavy.
I take a bite from it.
Wisdom
hold
savings roll.
Hold on. No, if we're gonna let you do that. Would I be able to do something to try and stop him?
Roll a perception check. Because you're kind of busy trying to look around.
Yeah, no, it's only a 10.
You hear munching.
Turn around.
Wisdom savings throw with disadvantage.
Fucking idiot!
8.
8. You fall asleep. Rufus and Trevor, I would like you guys to make a perception check.
21.
It's 21 as well.
Okay. Both of you feel malicious intent, but you can't place where it comes from.
We have to go. Trevor's gonna run up, grab the fruit, and try to leave.
I agree.
Yeah, you pick up the fruit. It has a big bite mark in it.
He'll put it like in his bag and just start trying to come on. He'll call to
And
Rufus.
it looks like the color is leaking from the fruit. It's leaking out through the bite.
Try to wrap it up as best he can.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Rufus will run over, see Tishlian on the ground, snoring. Okay, he's not dead. And he's just going to lift him and put him over his shoulders.
What's your strength?
15.
15. Yeah, it's a bit tricky with armor on because there's some spikes, but you managed to get him off after a bit of like, ouch, ouch. Okay, got him. Yeah.
I believe we should go before whatever I can feel finds us.
Yes. Trevor will take the lead and start going back the way they came, making sure to make only lefts this time to get out.
Rufus gives Tishlian a big slap. Roll for damage?
Roll attack.
roll an attack. Okay.
Roll an attack.
I will. Trevor will give him guidance.
Is this a thing? Yeah.
No, this is happening.
What's the guidance die?
You get a D4 added to the number rolled before an ability check of your choice. It can be wait.
An attack.
The saving throw. Yeah. So it's just an ability check. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. But fuck it, you have it.
All right, well, it doesn't matter. That'll be 10.
10. You hit him. Nothing's happening.
I'll just continue following Trevor. Trevor, where are we going?
We're leaving the Feywilds. There's a tunnel. Trevor will take out the time turner necklace and use it to see what how close we are to whatever the time?
Well, it starts spinning and it makes a little tinkling noise. It
Mhm.
looks really hypnotic, and you just know it's about 2 hours left to dawn.
We have 2 hours to get out.
Do you know where we're going?
Yes, there were instructions to get here, and if we follow them in reverse, we should get home.
Good, because I've got a good patch of onions I need to grow.
Good. Yes.
Both of you make a perception check. Rufus with disadvantage. You're busy.
Disadvantage?
Yep, you're carrying someone. He snores
Ooh,
very
yeah.
loudly. It's very difficult to.
Can I give myself guidance after the fact, which I should have done? Actually, you do have guidance.
I do have one thing to bring up, but
Yeah?
it depends on you. Whether you think it is or not. He has alert, which basically means he can't be surprised by anything that he can't really see.
Okay, normal roll then.
Normal?
Yeah.
Was it perception? Yeah.
Yeah, perception.
That's dirty 20.
30-20. Trevor, what
Oh,
you
I
get?
only got a 9. I only got
Only
a
9. Trevor, you're not noticing anything. Rufus, you spot something, so you get. There's something on the path. Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. And Trevor, normal dexterity savings throw.
Normal. Okay, can I give myself guidance? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Dex saving throw. Let's see here. Ooh. That's only an 11.
11.
Yeah.
It's like a 13 for Rufus.
You both manage to just make it, and you stay on your feet, but you notice that the path in front of you is getting crowded with roots, and you're moving through hazardous terrain.
Trevor will go. Pardon us. We have to go, and I'll druid craft a rose and lay it on the floor. And please, we must be leaving.
It's not working.
All right.
Sorry, what were we
There's
running
no
through again?
reaction. You're running through hazardous terrain. There's lots of roots, or difficult terrain. Difficult.
Roots, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of roots.
Right.
That's covering the path, making it almost. It actually makes it almost difficult to see the path. Yeah.
Okay.
What you do?
Trevor, it's up to you.
Well, we should keep going. Well, I don't think we have much option here.
And Trevor will just push forward, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sure. It shouldn't be too bad.
It takes you longer, and you have to really watch your feet where you're going and everything. I want you all to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself guidance again.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I just put a straight roll, will I?
Yep.
24.
Same again, 13.
13. This time, Rufus, you trip, and you. Let's see. This. You take 2 damage, but you do drop Tishklian. Tishklian, you wake up because your head gets slammed right into a roof and you take 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Damn, and he's not raging. That sucks.
That's some root.
It's a rude root.
Ah, delightful. You've got up. We're leaving.
What, what, what happened?
Well, we succeeded, but then you took a bite out of the fruit, and I think you may have pissed off the entire Feywilds. Now they're all after us. So good job.
Thank you.
We should have left you to die.
You guys suddenly hear something. And it sounds like a very faint and very angry thieves.
Time to go.
I agree.
And I would like you all to make a perception check.
It's
12.
19.
12, 18.
Sorry, I was reading something.
It's 19 for Rufus.
19.
Oh, it's only a 9. Sorry.
Okay. Rufus, you hear something being thrown and land behind you. It's quite a bit away,
Mm-hmm.
but you hear someone definitely threw something and it sounded loud.
It was big then, was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you notice there's a shiver going through the trees and some roots actually disappear from the path.
Yes,
Well-
I believe we should leave. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Trevor will lead the way again. But as he does, can he like reach into the bag? And I'm gonna run this by the DM. You get to decide, obviously. But
Yeah.
it says on Druid crafting, you instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom. So he's going to try to Druid craft to heal the bite mark. To try and just make it like blossom over itself. So it's like healing itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you roll
Sure.
a d20 for me?
Just a d20, no ads.
And add your spell +4 modifier.
+4 modifier, sure. That's not bad. 17 altogether.
All right. You try to channel your power into this fruit, and you're not succeeding really to heal it because you can feel that your power is way different from the power inside this fruit.
Okay.
They do not align, but you do manage to stop it from leaking more color. But
Okay.
and you can also see that it's not shining as brightly and the color looks more muted.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, and then we'll keep running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess everybody will follow behind him.
Yeah, you keep running and everybody make a wisdom saving throw because you come into this glade.
I will guide myself.
And there's some very sweet smell in the air. And Tishklian, you've had a taste of this lovely fruit from this side of the.
How did it taste, actually?
It tasted like the best thing you ever ate. It tastes ecstatic. It made you feel 10 years younger.
10 years doesn't do a lot for me, but
Or,
okay.
well, equivalent for a dwarf.
Oh, all right.
So what, 50 years maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So you feel young, you feel energized, you feel revitalized, you feel like the world is the best thing ever, and damn, you're hungry. You roll with disadvantage.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throws.
God.
Yeah, what you guys rolling?
A 21.
21, you make it?
19.
Yeah, you make it. Tishkian?
I roll with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Not advantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
That would mean that I got a 4.
You see some very tasty looking berries. You just have to eat them. You can't resist.
I run up to them. We already
gluttonous
pissed them off
fuck.
anyway. God.
Please make another wisdom saving throw.
With advantage or disadvantage or just a straight
How
roll?
are you eating the berries?
Like by the handful.
Disadvantage.
Damn it. 8.
8. Oh, you get very sleepy. But this is so tasty. You get sleep, start eating slower and slower, but you're starting to fall asleep again. Rufus, Trevor, what are you
You
doing?
should try it.
I throw a firebolt at him.
For attack.
All right, go ahead.
It's only a 9. Doesn't hit.
No.
Rufus runs over and hits him with a strike.
Roll your attack.
It'll probably be. Yeah, I'll see what you tell. 18 plus 7. Yeah, that probably
Yeah,
hits.
that's a hit. You don't need to roll for damage because you managed to slap Tish out of his drowsiness.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that'll work.
Yeah.
Hey.
You shouldn't eat berries that you don't know what they do. We should
They're really
probably
good.
go.
I pick one and offer it to you.
No, in herbalism we do not do things like that. Especially if you do this, and he takes the berry and he sort of like snaps it in half and then rubs it on his arm. They are edible, aren't they?
Yeah, they're edible.
They are edible.
But if you're not a fae,
Mm-hmm.
they make you very sleepy.
Mm-hmm. So it would take.
It takes a little bit, but he starts feeling a little bit of numbness.
Yeah. It would take a wee bit
Yeah.
because he waits like 5 minutes or so, and then
Yeah.
he starts feeling like drowsy, and he goes, "Yes, yeah, you shouldn't eat those. They make you go to sleep."
How big are the bushes that they're growing on?
About your size, like a
I-
very good large raspberry bush size.
I grab the bush as much as the branches I can get and just yank it out of the ground, and I'll take it with me.
Strength. Please roll.
Can I give guidance to the bush?
Can I
Yes.
give him? Can I give him advantage by describing how he should uproot the bush? You know, being a herbalist.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Use the proper technique.
That is 24.
Yeah. You managed to uproot this plant. Damaging it a bit in the process, and some roots get like broken off, and it's you have this very large brush,
Let's go. Start running.
and you have problems seeing where you're going, and there's some berries like dangling in your face as you carry it. Because this was
Save
a
it for later.
large
Save it
plant.
for later. Save it for later. Save it for later.
Rufus will grab a couple of them and pocket them just for later.
All right. Yeah. You get to a place with 3 paths.
With what?
There's 3 paths. The road you're going on is split into 3.
Oh,
There's
a
one
fork of
going
three.
straight, one going to the left, and one going to the right.
Go left immediately.
Can you all...
Just don't even break stride.
Tishklian and Trevor, can you make an intelligence roll for me, please?
Okay.
Just straight intelligence?
Yep.
3.
That was surprisingly good, actually. That's 17.
Trevor?
Why? What? Oh, me?
Yeah.
I thought you just said them.
I want Trevor to do it so.
So 14, 15.
15. Rufus, you notice that this path, it actually doesn't look like anyone ever walked on it.
Mm.
It's
The one he's on?
Yeah, the one. Well, the new path that they all went down, the left path. Because you're pretty used to paths and everything and how they're supposed to look when they come naturally from being in the nature a lot, and this is too straight. It's too few roots on the path and everything. It's like it's someone basically took a shovel and just. It almost looks like, or something big. Trevor,
Does any of the paths actually look like they have been used?
the other two.
Yeah.
The one that was going straight and the one that was going to the right. Trevor, you realize you never were at any fork with 3 paths. There were only 2
Well-
paths the whole time.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think we're going the
Trevor, yes, I
yeah.
believe if you came in this way, you probably didn't go that way. There's no
yes.
foottracks.
Yes, this is. I don't know what this is. We should go back to the fork.
That's obviously a trick.
Yes. You can go back
Yes.
to the fork.
Yeah, you go back to the fork. Which path do you take?
Well, the right one's the one we came down. So
Uh,
you
Which would be the center one?
Yeah.
right. So Trevor go, well, not that one, and we never turned left, so it has to be the one going straight from there.
I hope you're right.
It literally can be nothing else if you know anything about geometry.
Wait, didn't they say always take right?
Yes. And we didn't take left, so it can't be the other one.
Yeah, but we should always turn right to get out.
Yep. No, just follow Trevor.
Go back to sleep.
No, I know.
Here, have a berry.
I know it doesn't make sense, but she said always turn right.
That's true. She did say that.
I don't know much about the Feywild, but I do know that things change.
How far is the fruit, the time fruit from me?
You don't know where it is.
Where's the fruit?
You ate it.
There's still some left.
You don't know that.
I only took 1 bite.
You have a big mouth.
A time fruit, you say?
Yeah, we should go right.
Can you all make a perception savings throw?
What?
Perception savings throw.
Perception throw.
Perception check?
The perception check, sorry.
What the add to that? Is that as wisdom, isn't it?
14.
14.
16.
12.
12. Tishklian,
Yeah.
you hear some tree snapping.
Wait,
It's
I think the
just-
trees are behind us.
It just sounded like something big hit something. And it seemed to like, you hear like as if there's a storm and there's a tree falling over from the wind, basically. Or if something hits it.
We should move.
I agree.
So there's 3 paths, right? How are the
Oh, yeah.
paths set up?
Basically, from the way you were coming, there was one basically going slightly to the left, but mostly center, and then there was one going very much to the left and one going way to the right.
And the one we went down was the one going very much to the left.
Yes.
Okay, which means if we go right, we're heading back the way we came. And if we go straight, that means that we would have had to have turned left to get on that road. So Trevor's going to turn left again and go down that path, which would be straight from where we were coming from.
Straight from where we're coming from. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Middle path.
Do you want to make a perception check again to see if you recognize the place?
Sure. 21.
Yeah. You turn around and look if the others are following you, and you're dead certain this is the way you came. Like the ladies over there, you definitely came this way.
Yes. Okay, this way.
Okay.
All right. Start jogging after him.
Yeah. You keep running.
Damn bush.
Wonder if I can grow tomatoes. Is it the time of season?
Okay. You keep running. You keep running. You keep running. You do your part. You're following Trevor. Trevor seems to know where he's going. And you're pretty sure that by now, you should probably be where you started. And but you're not seeing any caves. You're seeing you see like a rocky-like feature, or like maybe start of a mountain or hill that's covered in vines and moss and stuff, and the path taking a turn to the. Wait, I need to think if it was to the right. And you see the path suddenly going off to the right again. But you don't recognize that place at all. What do you do?
Run up to the viney hills and start patting it down, see if there's a hole somewhere.
Roll investigation with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah,
Sure.
you're a druid. You know your plants.
That's true. That should be just an 18, I think. Investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah, you look
Can't you roll
around.
nature because of the plants and stuff?
If you want, you.
Okay, well,
probably
yeah, if
much
I'm rolling
better.
nature, it's exactly the same somehow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what? You're not proficient in nature?
You would think, right?
Yeah.
It takes a bit of padding, but you find the spot. Like, oh yeah, there's a cave under here. It's very well hidden. You actually have to open it, and you don't remember it being this well hidden from when you came through. But you're pretty sure it's the right place.
Let's go.
Over here.
Oh yes. Yeah. Follow him, I suppose.
Yeah.
You all go in through this cave.
I stop. Wait. What about the halfling guy? Shouldn't we get him?
Halfling?
He ran off. I don't know where.
Yeah, but it's kind of a dick move to leave him here.
Well, it was a dick move to eat the fruit, but you did that.
do you
Now
say?
now quiet down. I'm sensing hostility here. Can we keep this peaceful?
Yes.
Are you calling me a dick?
Yes.
You are calling me a dick.
Trevor keeps going through the cave.
I look back. Nah, I'm not leaving him. I turn around.
Rufus, what did you say something about what you found earlier?
What do you mean?
The very weird bush with the red hair. Roll.
Yeah, that didn't look like a person though. So
No. Roll your intelligence, please, for me, best.
okay. He's not very good at intelligence, by the way.
No,
So
yes, roll it. Humor me.
that is a 6. That's good. Isn't it?
You make no connection.
So I kind of put the bush down at where the entrance of the cave is, and I
Mhm.
start running back.
Trevor, what is he talking about? I didn't see no halfling.
We came in with 3 of us, and the dryads they had magics, and they used them and controlled us, and the halfling ran. I don't know where, but the entire Feywilds is upset. We can't stay. We can come back.
Well, I know that, but he just ran back towards to get the halfling.
Yes. Trevor keeps going through the cave.
Okay, I suppose. Yeah. He picks up the bush and then carries on. Opportunity. I could probably plant this in my garden.
Yeah, okay. Tishklian, how far are you running?
I start calling out.
Yeah. Roll your perception, please.
That is 16.
You start hearing something, and you look around, and for some reason you look up a bit in between the trees through the path where you came, and you see this big tree crown, like looming over the other trees and moving closer.
That's what's where he is. I start running towards it.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep running towards it, and
Where are you?
You come within like 80 feet of a very, very large tree that you have seen before. It looks damaged. Like you can see some places where your axe had hit that it's like leaking sap from, and there's a branch hanging in an awkward angle.
So it got dirt up one
But
side, does it?
it got dirt on one side, but it's standing again. And it spots you. And it calls out, "You!" And it grabs something from the side. And it lobs a tree at you.
Oh shit.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Trunk damage.
Let's see. D8. D8. No, not D8s. D10s.
D10s as in plural.
14. 21. 25. You take 31 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Holy fuck.
As this tree basically slams into you. Roll for initiative.
Cut to Trevor, like he'll be fine.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
So how connected were your group?
17.
Oh, not
17.
at all. We just met.
Oh, so the halfling could have just run off then, I suppose.
Possible, yes.
Okay.
Trevor and Rufus, you're in this cave and you keep going, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Trevor, you noticed this before, but you start noticing how like it's dark, you keep running, and you keep going, and you're probably moving faster than you did when you were coming in. It gets rocky, and there's suddenly this shift in the air, and it smells more salty instead of sweet. And you realize you're through now. You are on the other side.
We're through. Okay.
Yeah, you're running pretty quick, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I was just gonna say you pulled out a torch because we're in a cave.
Yeah. And if you pull out the torch, you notice it changing from like just moss and some wines to moss and algae. And you're not quite sure when you go through, but you're through on the other side. And as you keep going, you come out on the other side, and you see the sun starting to rise.
And as we're going through, I'm gonna start telling him that we were paid to retrieve this fruit, but I don't know
if you require money, but maybe they will pay you as well, since you were so invaluable.
Uh, mm, I'm not one for money, but do tell me this.
Yes.
Where the hell am I?
Oh, you are a DM.
Southport, or close to Southport, a couple of hours
Right.
south of it.
I'll give you a gist to this. Where would his house be from Southport?
Southport, it's about maybe a day's walk north.
Oh,
Okay. So I'm quite a bit away from my house. Do I recognize most of the time? I don't know. It's up to you. When you come out of the Feywild, you recognize how much time has passed.
Uh, you've probably been in the Feywild over a day.
Hmm.
Like you went in, or half a day, maybe more. But you went in. It was afternoon. You were pretty sure you were in the afternoon in your garden, but it's getting dawn. And you have a feeling that it's more than a day since you went into the Feywild.
You plant vegetables and fruits, yes?
Uh, well, I'm not a professional. I just like to do gardening. It's peaceful.
Here, I'll give him some of the juice that I was given. This is very good.
What is this? I've never seen this before.
It's juice. The people who hired us gave it to us for sustenance. They said we shouldn't eat anything in the Feywild. It's quite
Ah.
good.
Can Rufus determine what it is?
It's some kind of like berry juice, like or fruit juice.
Oh.
I have not decided specifically. Common fruit juice in this area,
Capri Sun.
pretty much.
It's coming in the squeezy bottle, does it?
Yeah.
Straw.
little brag.
Hmm.
Anyway, seeing it's half, should we break it off?
yeah,
Sure.
Or
that's a good point.
If you want, no.
seeing that next week we should back to normal, I don't think we're gonna continue this.
It's up to you guys. I have
Uh,
a few hours actually until I have to do anything.
Yep,
So.
I'm fine as well if you want to continue on.
No, I should wrap it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, alright. I will just narrate out what's gonna happen and know what probably would have happened.
Mhm.
Tishlian, if you were to
Yeah.
run away from the fight with the tree ant,
No.
okay, you're not running away from the tree ant. You'll be stuck in the Feywild. Even if you make it out of the fight, the portal will be closed, and the Feywild will be pretty pissed at you in general. So you would found yourself having a very hard time.
That's what I'm used to.
Yep. Trevor and Rufus, you would have gotten back to Southport, and if Rufus stick along, you would have been rewarded some. Lady Silver would have been very displeased with the fruit not being intact.
I did want to say one thing. I would
Yeah.
explain to her exactly the situation and say that if there are seeds, this man is a farmer. He raises fruits and vegetables, and I have power to make them more bountiful and grow quicker. Between the two of us, we could make a whole new fruit for you if you wanted. If you were to just help this man with his farm.
She would very kindly explain to you guys that unfortunately the fruit is from the Feywild and will only thrive in the Feywild.
That's what Rufus would have probably turned up with.
And she would be very displeased that someone took a big bite out of it.
Yeah, who the hell did that?
Because that makes the fruit rather less effective, especially since it's been leaking time.
Right.
And as you hear, it's been leaking time. It explains why it doesn't make sense from when you went in and when you came out, and how much time and things that actually transpired in the Feywild. Like, it doesn't add up time-wise, but it's been leaking time, and she explains that it creates weird pockets of fluctuations.
Hmm.
And that is rather unfortunate. And you do not get paid in gold in Tishklingen's weight.
Right. course.
Because it's a defect item. So she's offer you a couple of 100 gold each only. Mm.
Rufus wouldn't take it. Rufus doesn't live by money or material goods.
Trevor would take it. Is it possible?
Yeah, he would be able to take his part on.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what would even happen.
All right, sweet.
Uh,
Yeah, he'll just walk off into the sunlight towards his house.
yeah. Thank you all for playing, and thank you all for watching.
Thanks. It was great.
Yeah, next time we should be back to our previous time. Yeah, I saw the face in the corner. So anyway, bye guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.